So tonight I'm here with Mark Butcher, who with his amazing wife Abby runs Amazing Graze, which is a community kitchen. It's the other Blackpool illumination, a light in the darkness and a lifeline for a lot of people around here. They have got something to eat twice a week, hot food, there's a free shop, there's loads of support. If anyone knows about the need of heating or eating and the choice that people are having to make, it's Mark. So Mark, tell me about what you do here and why it helps so many people and why it's different from normal soup kitchens as well.
Yeah, well, we are different. We treat people with integrity. We want people not to feel bad about coming and being served here.
Because you're a normal your restaurant a few days a week as well, which funds it, aren't you?
It opens as a restaurant Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that funds everything. So it's called Pizza Graze.
Okay.
But on Tuesdays and Fridays, what we do, we offer a free food service, and we offer a hot meal as well. So people can come from anywhere in Blackpool. There's a membership card that we have. They can use that on the transport systems. So between 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock every Tuesday, you can have a free bus ride, return ticket to Amazing Graze from anywhere in the town. You can come, have a hot meal, and then you can go downstairs into the free shop. Where what we've done, I think we've got the Blackpool's first self-service free food store. Right. I don't know whether it's the UK's first one. I'm not sure.
That wouldn't surprise me. Everything you're doing here is so innovative. You described it before to me as not a traditional charity, a very modern business model.
Yes.
And that you have lots of donations as well, but you are self-funding through the restaurant that you run.
Indeed we are. We don't get any money from the council or from government.
Well, then they don't tell you what to do.
No, that's right. So we can have our autonomy.
Yeah.
And we don't have to be sort of bullied into doing what we don't want to do. And it gives us a little bit more of a chance to reach into the darkness and drag people out of the darkness into the light.
So the real Blackpool illuminations.
Yeah. And I think we are different because the way that we operate, we are person-centred. So we treat people as individuals. We're keen on giving people back their dignity. Yeah. So the free shop, they can come in, they can choose 10 items of their choice instead of having a bag of food handed to you that you don't really know what's in it.
And you might not like the stuff in it.
I mean, the times I've found down the street that items of food that have been cast aside out of the bags that have not been used.
Really?
So it's wasteful. And so what we do, we're not wasting a single item.
No.
Every single item of food that comes in, it goes out, and we've got it all on our database. We've got 500 people now on the food scheme. Right. And we're expecting to double that in the next 3 months. So things are getting worse.
Right, what I'm particularly interested in, there's a buzzword at the moment, or buzz phrase, heat or eat, people having to choose between it, and people are sort of throwing it around who will never, let's be honest, ever have to choose between heating or eating. Happening. But that's a real thing. Can you tell me about it?
That is happening. That is 100% happening. People are coming to the soup kitchen regularly now. We just can't, they cannot afford to put the heating on.
Right, and in the last few months?
No, it's been going on for probably a little bit longer than that.
Okay.
It's, but actually the shock of it, the impact of it is happening now.
Are you getting people coming in that you wouldn't have seen before?
Oh, we've got full people employment. People are taxi drivers who use the service.
Really?
We've got
so
people
they've chosen heat, and then they're coming to you to eat?
Well, we can categorically say that people are 100% going without food so that they can put the heating on.
That's disgusting.
We can categorically say that.
That is absolutely disgusting, especially when we've got all this coal and gas that we're just not exploiting, especially up here in the north.
For me, I don't see the sense in any of it, because how are people going to actually be able to cope? I mean, it's going to get worse. We're hearing that it's going to get even worse than this. Yeah. We can't get any worse.
So how do you feel about the government prioritising net zero, greeny, wokey things over people being able to literally put their heating on?
Frankly, I do not care about it. All I care about is getting people, helping as many people as I can. This system is broken. Yeah. It's completely broken. And we've got a Labour council here that are running this town into the ground, and all they care about is shiny buildings.
Right.
Well, they're not looking after the residents.
Projects.
The residents of the town are suffering. It's all about tourism.
Okay.
And we all care about the tourism. We all want the tourism, and we need the tourism. But however, we cannot just put everything into tourism. We've got to consider our local residents. We're living in a ward here which is called the Bloomfield ward, and I can tell you that this has got the lowest life expectancy rate anywhere in the UK.
Really?
It becomes even lower than Jaywick.
Lower than Jaywick?
Lower than Jaywick.
That's my manor. Well, not literally, but that's Essex.
So we're talking the lowest life expectancy. I think if you live in this ward, if you're just about at 60, you're supposed to be sick. They've not spent a penny in this ward in the last. We've had a Labour council for the last 12 years here, and for 3 terms in total, and they've not spent a single penny in this ward. But yet in the ward next to us, which is the Talbot ward in the shiny town centre, they're spending
where
nearly,
there's votes, presumably.
Not only that, where there's vanity,
right,
and they can look out the window at the shiny buildings and enjoy that. But not only, what we're seeing is they spent 150,000 or 120,000 on a number of trees, just for 5 or 6 trees.
Really?
And then our residents are hearing that, and we're up in arms, but nothing changes.
It's not about people, is it? It's about individuals and people wanting to be re-elected, and as you say, vanity projects, shiny buildings. So. But you're going to be standing as a councillor, I hear. Is that as an independent, or is that with a particular party?
No, it's as an independent, and I think
Tell me why.
Well, frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely sick and tired of it.
Because you're a successful business person, aren't you? Like
Yes,
you're a businessman. This is a passion project for you. You feel you need to do this. There is a need. You just couldn't stand by. Is that right?
Well, I've been doing it for 12 years. I've been 10 years in Amazing Graze, and I've seen the need grow and grow and grow.
Right.
And I'm supposed to be doing this as a part-time thing, and my job is a full-time job. But it's the other way around. I'm here full-time, and the job is part-time.
What do you think about some of the comments recently in the media about people not budgeting properly?
I think it's absolutely scandalous.
You think it's disgusting?
It's utterly disgraceful. People can budget. People do budget. And we all have to budget. But, to blame...
I'm not very good at budgeting.
Well, to blame it on people's budgeting skills, it's another smack in the mouth for people. We're people at the end of the day, and we all need to feed our children, and we all need to heat our houses and pay our bills. And people are coming here completely frustrated. We have women and children here. Tonight we've served 20 or 30 women and children and families. Over 250 people have been here tonight.
Yeah, your wife told me.
Over 4,000 items of food have gone out of the shop, because it's all on the computer. We've got it all digitally.
So do you know what each individual person has?
Yeah.
Right, that's interesting.
So they've got a card that they use, a membership card, so we know what people are using. The items that are going are the long life milk, the cereal, the tin meats, the items that are really expensive.
Do you have like baby milk and nappies and things like that?
We do. We've got everything. We're blessed. We are blessed because people come here and serve and bless us, because they know that we're serving the people in the right way.
And also, as you say, you're helping people to help themselves, because if you're people-centred, then it's not like a traditional soup kitchen setup. You're not condescending at all, are you?
No.
I mean, I can see that from talking to you, meeting your gorgeous, glamorous wife, and looking around. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool environment.
It is, and we want people to feel warm and welcome and appreciated. And I've got this mantra, and I keep saying it, and everybody matters. Lois, I've got this big thing about everybody matters. We can't leave one person behind.
No.
And the thought of it's just people suffering at home when there's enough food and there's enough money to feed everyone, and it's just so frustrating.
So my specialisation is talking about us being energy independent and and that will bring bills down. I mean, a lot of people claim it won't, but it will. It's just people who the renewables sector and all of that is all heavily subsidised, and that's one of the main things that's been pushing energy prices. The government blames it on the Ukraine, but actually they were quadrupling, if not more, in the year before the Ukraine war. So you're actually seeing on the coal face, excuse the pun, because we're not utilising our coal hardly at all at the moment. You're seeing people who are coming to you and saying, "I'm not putting my heating on."
Yes, we are every day. I mean, not only that, people are turning the fridges off.
Turning their fridges off?
Yes, because it's costing too much.
See, I read that in the paper, and people going, "Oh, that's just that's not
that's
real."
a fact.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So that's going to cause food poisoning for kids.
Well, we do just know it's not healthy, don't we? And not only that, I mean, we've got rogue landlords charging even more than what the energy companies are charging. They're even topping up the electric cards down to the tenants. Really? So the rogue landlords will charge them double.
So people are just being totally screwed left, right, centre.
If you ask a normal person in Amazing Graze about energy, we've had a company in tonight trying to help people with their energy bills.
Have you?
Yeah, and we're working on that. And what we're going to try and do is get conglomerately buy our...
Can you tell me the name of the company?
It's Utilities Warehouse, and we're going to try and buy our electric together through them.
That's fantastic.
So that we can get our bills down.
So it's that much of a big deal for people on low incomes that you're having to do collective bargaining power.
Trying to get people lower energy bills, because the normal person in Amazing Graze, if you ask them about their energy bills,
just too much.
They would just say to you, we just cannot afford it.
Right.
We can't keep the heating on and the lights and put the food in the cupboards and pay the bills.
And in you know, modern day Britain, for this to be the case,
It's a joke.
It is a joke. It's an absolute joke.
And what's scaring people more, and it's not only the fact that people can't afford it now, it's the fear of what's to come.
Yeah.
Are we trying to frighten our people half to death?
Well, you do wonder, don't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank God for people like you, Mark.
Thank you, Lois.
So much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.